What's up everyone, it's Bucky and welcome to my very first tutorial on how to build a computer. Now, in these next couple of tutorials, I'm going to be teaching you guys everything you want to know about choosing components for your computer, if they're compatible with the rest of your computer, and finally going to put all the parts together and show you how to build a computer. Now, I already got all my parts with me, so we're ready to get started. But before we do, I just want to remind you guys, make sure you're watching these tutorials in high def. I'm going to put a link under my description box, and trust me, it makes a whole lot of difference. So now that I gave you guys a little introduction, let me go ahead and get started with my first component. Now the very first thing I do when picking out parts for my computer or building a new computer is pick out the CPU. And what the CPU is the processor. It stands for Central Processing Unit. And this is pretty much the brain of your PC or computer. Now, what the CPU does is pretty much all the data and instructions that are going to be sent to your computer has to go through the CPU. This is a thing that makes it all happen. And the CPU, therefore, is the biggest factor in performance when building your computer. Now you're going to say, alright, now I know what a CPU does. Now, what exactly one do I buy, or what am I going to look for when buying? Well, first of all, you're going to come across one major issue, in that there's two brands of CPUs. You got your AMD CPUs and your Intel CPUs. Now, what this is pretty much just a brand name. Some people think one's better than the other. It's pretty much like Ford and Toyota, or Frosted Flakes and Fruit Loops. It's pretty much just a name. Some people prefer one over the other. I personally prefer Intel, but today we're going to be working with the AMD CPU.